Do you feel it? Something is moving around you, something you can't see but can feel. Superior forces are guiding you, protecting each step, and paving the way for true love. Nothing you have experienced has been in vain. Every moment, every wait, every doubt. Everything has been leading you exactly where you need to be right now. The signs are everywhere. Have you noticed? A repetition of numbers, an unexpected coincidence, a name that pops up out of nowhere. Nothing is by chance. The love you seek is also seeking you. Are you ready to receive it? Destiny has already written this story, but only you can live it. Open yourself to what is coming. Trust. True love is closer than you can imagine. True love is approaching. You may not see it clearly yet, but it is already on your path. The universe does not make mistakes, doesn't leave gaps, and doesn't act without purpose. Every piece of your life has been carefully placed to bring you here, to this moment where everything can change. But now the question is, are you prepared for it? Often life has made you doubt. Perhaps you have loved without being loved in the same way. Maybe you have given everything to someone who didn't appreciate it. Perhaps you have hoped too much, only to be disappointed in the end. But listen closely. This was not in vain. Every pain, every silence, every goodbye, everything was preparing you, strengthening you. You are not alone. Even in moments when it seems like no one understands, even when loneliness weighs heavy on your chest, there are superior forces working in your favor. These forces see what you cannot see. They know what needs to be removed from your path, what needs to be adjusted for true love to enter your life. And it will enter, but you need to be ready. True love doesn't come to those who are stuck in the past. It doesn't find space where there is fear, doubt, or resistance. It needs an open heart, a mind willing to receive. Are you truly open to it? Or are you still holding on to old pains, broken promises, and the fear of suffering again? The signs are there. Pay attention. The right person is closer than you think. This doesn't mean it will be easy or immediate, but it does mean it's happening. You need to be present to recognize it. You must be willing to trust, even without guarantees. Maybe you have already crossed paths with this person. Perhaps they are already around you. Maybe they are still on their way, but one thing needs to be clear. When it is meant to happen, you will know. There will be no doubts, no room for questions. It will be as if finally everything falls into place. But before that, you need to do your part. Leave the past where it belongs. Don't carry scars as if they were chains. They do not define you. What has passed no longer has power over you. True love does not look back, it builds a new path. Believe, trust, be ready, because what is meant for you is on its way. And when it arrives, you will understand why everything happened exactly as it did. You need to understand something essential. True love does not enter the life of someone who is still trapped in what has been. If you keep looking back, reliving old pains, feeding memories of a past that no longer exists, you are closing the door to what you truly deserve. The universe does not operate in chaos. It does not place the right person in front of you if there is still space occupied by those who couldn't stay. If you want something new, you need to make room. You need to release the ties. You need to free yourself. Ask yourself now, what still holds you back? An unresolved love, the fear of suffering again? The feeling that maybe you're not enough? If there's something still weighing you down, it's time to let it go. True love requires courage. Courage to trust without fear. Courage to give yourself completely. Courage to believe that yes, this time will be different. But for that, you need to be aligned with what you truly want. It's not enough to want true love if deep down you still feel unworthy of it. It's not enough to wait for someone special if you don't treat yourself with love and respect. The right person doesn't come to fill voids, they come to add to your life. So look within. What inside you still needs to be healed? What parts of you still need love before someone else can love them? Because true love doesn't begin when someone else arrives. It starts within you. And the stronger you become, the more you allow yourself to be whole, the faster the universe responds. You attract what you vibrate. If your energy is tied to pain, fear, and insecurity, you will attract situations that only reinforce that. But if you vibrate with love, safety, and confidence in life, true love finds its way to you. And it's on its way. The pieces are already falling into place, the paths are being adjusted. What once seemed distant is now drawing closer. Can you feel it? Can you sense the subtle shift in the air, the small signs, the encounters that seem random but carry a deeper meaning? This is not coincidence. This is the universe moving everything to deliver what has always been yours, but only if you are ready to receive it, because true love doesn't accept doubt, it doesn't enter halfway, it doesn't stay where there is fear. It needs all of you. So the question that remains is, are you ready? If you feel ready, then now is the time to prove it. Not to the world, not to anyone out there, but to yourself. True love doesn't just come to those who wait, it comes to those who prepare. Are you willing to leave behind everything that no longer serves you? To let go of the old stories that have come to an end? To stop carrying the pain within you that should have been healed long ago? Because the truth is this: if you are still holding on to the past, you have no space for the future to come in. The universe doesn't deliver blessings to busy hands. It doesn't bring the new to those who still live in the old. You need to make a choice. Choose to let go. Choose to believe. Choose to trust. And believe me, when you make that choice, doors open, energies shift, the right people start to appear. You become magnetic to what has always been yours by right. True love is not a pursuit. It is not something you find. It's something that finds you, in the right moment, at the exact time when you are truly ready to receive it. So look around you. Look within yourself. Feel. The answers are already there. The signs are multiplying. The universe is preparing something great for you, but it needs your total surrender. There's no more room for doubt. There's no more time for hesitation. What is yours is on the way. True love is already coming. Now it's just up to you to take a step forward and say, I am ready. If you are ready, then now is the time to act. No more waiting, no more clinging to what's already past. True love doesn't knock on the door of those who live in hesitation. It finds those who choose to receive it. The universe has already done its part. It has arranged meetings, removed what was not meant to stay, and opened paths where there were once blockages. Now it all depends on you. You need to decide if you want to live what you've always dreamed of, or if you will continue repeating the same patterns of the past. There is no such thing as half of a true love. It doesn't come to offer you crumbs. It doesn't present itself as an uncertain option. When it arrives, you will feel it. You will recognize it, not because it will be perfect, but because it will be real, because it will be for you. But for that to happen, you need to be willing to accept it. It does no good to want a true love while continuing to doubt yourself. It does no good to long for a deep connection while remaining involved in empty, purposeless relationships without commitment. True love requires presence. It needs you to be whole, willing, without invisible strings pulling you back. So what do you still need to let go of? If there's a name that still echoes in your mind, free yourself from it. If there's a pain that still prevents you from trusting, release it now. If there are fears that still make you retreat, choose to face them. Right now. Because time is passing. What is yours is getting closer. True love is already on its way to you. But it can only manifest when you decide that you are ready to live it fully. And then tell yourself, I am ready to receive the love that is rightfully mine. Say it with conviction, say it with truth, and watch the universe respond. Now that you have declared to the universe that you are ready, everything begins to move differently. You may not notice it immediately, but the energies have already shifted. What once seemed distant is now drawing near. True love is on a collision course with you, and every step you take defines how quickly it will happen. But there's something you need to understand. Being ready is not just a declaration, it's an attitude. You need to act in accordance with that decision. If true love were to knock on your door today, would you know how to recognize it? Or would you still be looking back, comparing, doubting, hesitating? What happens now depends on you. Start living like someone who knows that love is already on its way. Stop accepting less than you deserve. Don't cling to stories that have already proven to have no future. Protect your energy. Don't get involved with things that don't add value. Love yourself first, because true love aligns with those who already value themselves. The universe is testing you. It is observing whether your actions match your words. It wants to know if you have truly learned the lessons of the past or if you will repeat the same mistakes. So pay attention. The signs are intensifying. Coincidences will become more frequent. New people will cross your path. Can you feel it? The change has already begun. And when true love arrives, it won't come with doubt. It won't leave you with unanswered questions. It won't be a battle to be won. It will simply be, but for that you need to keep aligning yourself, keep believing, keep trusting. Keep living like someone who is certain that the best is on the way, because it is. And very soon you will understand exactly why you had to go through all of this before finding what has always been yours. Now that you understand that true love doesn't come to those who doubt, hesitate, or carry burdens from the past, it's time to take the next step. Do you feel this transformation occurring within you? The universe is already reorganizing everything around you, creating connections, preparing encounters, removing what no longer serves you, but there's something you still need to do. You need to be open. True love doesn't come to those who close themselves off. It doesn't find space where there is fear of feeling, fear of surrendering, fear of getting hurt. If you desire a love that overflows, you need to be willing to feel intensely, and that takes courage. So the question is, do you have the courage to live that love? Courage to let go of what no longer serves you. Courage to stop settling for the almost. Courage to trust in the right timing of the universe, because what is meant for you doesn't arrive before its time. It doesn't come while you're still accepting less than you deserve. It doesn't show up in the midst of confusion, doubt, or uncertainty. True love arrives when there is clarity, when there is space, when you are ready. And this readiness isn't about waiting. It's about preparing. Every day that passes, the universe gives you a sign. Have you noticed? New people appear. Unexpected situations happen. You feel that something different is about to take place. Because it is. True love doesn't come as a shock. It reveals itself gradually, in details, in synchronicities, in seemingly casual encounters that are never really casual. And when it happens, you will know. There will be no space for uncertainty. There won't be a sense of struggling against something. It won't be a game, a drama, a cycle of doubts. It will be fluid. It will be right. It will be reciprocal. So, the only thing left now is to continue on this path, to move forward with faith, to keep your heart open, to stay attentive to the signs. Because everything you desire is already on its way. And when it arrives, you will understand exactly why everything had to unfold this way. Now that you feel this change happening, that you notice the signs intensifying, it's time to take the final step, to accept without resistance. Often when true love draws near, the mind tries to question it, to find reasons to doubt, to protect you from something that hasn't even happened yet. Don't fall into that trap. Love is not a problem to be solved. It doesn't need to be overanalyzed. It needs to be lived. You have already prepared for this. You have left behind what needed to be let go. You have understood that true love doesn't drag, it flows. So now all that's left is for you to allow it to happen, whether it's through an unexpected reunion, or through someone new who touches your soul in a way no one ever has, or through the unwavering certainty that begins to grow within you. You will know. True love brings no doubts, creates no anguish, and doesn't make you question whether it's real. It doesn't hide behind games or fears. It presents itself with clarity, and when that happens, all you need to do is say yes. Yes to the new phase that begins now. Yes to leaving the past where it belongs. Yes to living the love that has always been yours. Because now there is no more waiting. There is no more fear. There is no more resistance. What is yours is finally here, and all you need to do is accept it and live this with all the intensity your heart is capable of feeling. Now it's up to you. True love is already on your path, ready to be lived. Are you ready to receive it? Then declare in the comments, "I am ready to live true love." Leave a like so this message can reach more people, and subscribe to the channel to continue this journey of transformation. The universe has already done its part. Now it's your turn to say yes.